Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we got the update. 7.3 update, Battlegrounds, PvP, different regions, silver marks, gold marks, VP, different restrictions, the new dragons, cosmic eggs, terror. I think they updated the patch notes. So we'll be going over a lot of stuff. And I started early, because I was like, man, yesterday we went 3 hours, and I was up against it. So, I'll start a little bit early, and if we go that long again, at least I started a little bit early, I guess. I don't know. So, I need to pull some stuff up on this old piece of crap laptop that I should have already did, but didn't do it yet. So, Dude, this is my first look, by the way. I haven't played this at all, except I did watch a little bit last night. I'm not saying I haven't seen a little bit of it, but I haven't played any of it yet. So, if you're coming to see somebody that's already played it and knows everything, that's not this. But I'm sure I'll learn quickly. And I'm definitely going to try to do a team for each region, at least. That's my goal. I hope I have enough time. I don't know how many there are, like 10 or something? Yeah, something like 10, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 regions. 10 teams. Woo! Alright, let me change this thumbnail. I finally get to use it. I'm gonna use it, because I get to use it. And I made it. So let me use it. You know? Efley's here, Sana's here, Florian's here. How's it going? Here we are again. 2 days in a row. Hasn't been like that in a while. I've been thinking about maybe doing that more often. It might save me some time. I see the benefit of live streams in that if I just play the game normally on certain days. I also know there's negatives and positives of it. Now, the more live streams you do, the less special it is on certain days, the less active it is. But also, I could play the game normally. The way that this goes usually as far as YouTube and Gems of War is I play Gems of War just like you do, and then I play extra to do YouTube. Like, I'll play the game normally so I can keep up and have everything I need to have and stay in my guild and keep up with resources just like y'all do. And then I like play a little bit extra to make videos, to make teams I'll never use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to use 3 different teams on each event, but I make 3 different teams for each event. I don't care about what's in the Soul Forge, but I go over what's in the Soul Forge. You know what I'm saying? So, I have to play a little bit extra. But if I live stream more, maybe I can just play normally on a live stream and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, I see a little bit of... But I know that I've tried it before, and it's not all that I'm thinking it'll be. So... We used to live stream every day. There was one summer where I tried it. I live streamed every day. I don't remember when it was. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I tried live streaming every single day, and it wasn't what I thought it would be. Alright, saving the thumbnail. Alright, I probably need to go over the patch notes. I heard that they put out new ones. Rain Man, what's up? Alright, no problem, Sana. Have a good day. I know you got an appointment or whatever. We will not send for Switch till next year. Okay, so Nintendo Switch is not getting the update. I never know for Switch. It seems like they pick and choose what new updates y'all are gonna get. But you're also behind on certain kingdoms and stuff. Like, I always thought you guys wouldn't get it. And they would, then you would get it in 6 months or whatever. Like, normal stuff. Bringing up gemsofwar.com, so bear with me. I don't have enough. I thought I had more Dragonite than I have, too. We could do that first. Just go open 1 egg. I know that's not super fun, but it's some... Open 1 egg. I saw somebody get 1 of each dragon with only 6 tries. What the heck? What the heck? That was such good luck. Crazy. Crazy good luck. How do you do that? Just 6? You got 1 of each? What the heck? I think I'm still right about Diamantina, though, being the hardest hitting AoE in the entire game. But the Stellarex does look really cool and useful and loopy and hits really hard, too. So I'm not downplaying that just because I don't have it or anything. I'm going to get it one day. That's the difference. Once you get it, you have it, and you have to like it. But I can say whatever I want, and I'm going to get it one day. So it's not like I won't have it eventually. So where's these new patch notes at? How come they're not putting them in the appropriate spot on their website? What are they doing? What are they doing? Where's the new patch notes at? Let me find them. Let's open this egg real quick. Where's the stupid eggs? I haven't opened one in forever. Guess they're not stupid. Cosmic egg! I get to open one! Wow! Free-to-play problems. What the heck? Where are they? Did they just update, like, the old patch notes into new ones or something? Go to patch notes, maybe, dum-dum. Somebody said they updated these, but I don't see anything. But maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. It's not in latest news. The patch notes look the same to me. In the forums, I don't see anything on the top. I thought there was going to be new ones. I'm not going to look much longer, just... Yeah, I can't find it, so I don't really care. We'll figure it out on our own. You get everything we get, it just takes 7 months unless it's a major update. Alright, we'll see you, Asana. Have a good day. Appreciate you. Alright, what else was I doing? I got that. I just gotta jump into the chat. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Go to the right stuff today. How about that? And we're gonna open a cosmic egg, then we're gonna go probably straight to PvP and just make a team for each region. And I'll try to figure it out. You guys can help me a little bit. I don't want teams per se. Like, I'd love to make up my own teams first, and then maybe after that y'all can give me some teams. I don't want to, like, I just want to make them from scratch on my own at first. But, like, to help me, like, hey, you should follow the bonuses, or hey, you should do this to get that, or, like, I don't mind that kind of stuff. And jumping into the chat. Hit that like button, let's get some people in here. I would appreciate it. That's a way to do it. I think it helps directly share it out to more people if you hit the like. Super close to being ready. Just want to kind of let more people get in here too, so I can open this egg. At least a couple more. Maybe somebody posted them on Discord. I do still have Discord up. There is some stuff on here via Jacob in the Discord. Maybe I'll just read that. Shout out to him. Alright, so... No, I don't know when. Update. Alright, so this is via Jacob on Discord. New PvP dumb guide, it says. Since you hardly get the golden marks, I'd recommend the following. I don't know who this comes from, so proceed with caution. And I'll give my own advice, of course, but maybe this will give us some sort of ideas. It says farm PvP until you get 6.5k VP for the 80 gold marks every week. Around 100 to 115 battles. You can get up to 80 gold marks per week, plus what you get from PvP leaderboard rewards, usually 5 for most of us, plus what you get from your league rank. This gets you up to 115 golden marks per week at max in most cases. Chase the bonus regions, only 2 available at the same time, for silver marks. Central is 10 silver marks, color restriction is 15, and troop kingdom restriction is 20. It says, what's available good in the shop? What's available /good in the shop? 3 times 1 random book for 100 golden marks each. 3 times 30 Dragonite for 35 golden marks each. 4 different new pets, which only apply to the PvP domes. 2 for the 150 gold marks each. 2 for 750 silver marks each. Then there's 3 times 1 shiny key, which they say is probably not worth it. And 4 times 1 orb of minions, which they say is probably not worth it. Remember, this is not my advice. I'm just reading it from another person that it seemed like it was decent, so. Alright, let's open this egg and see what I get. Like I said, I'm free to play, and I gave up on Dragonite after I crafted 2 Diamantinas. Unfortunately, but I'm gonna open one and see what I get. We'll see. Let's go. I got Kamatalas. So at least I got one of them. At least I got one, I guess. Alright, let's go to PvP. I'm just going to do this probably the whole time. If you want, maybe we'll do a little bit of class event at the end if I have time. But I want to really get a team out for each one of these. And I might just start with that and then figure stuff out as I go. Okay. Let's say hi to everybody. Back again, says Efle, Sana, Florian, Rainman, and JM Ricks. Shout out to y'all for being here early. Shout out to the lurkers. Efle says, here we are again. Sana says, celebrate good times, oh yeah. Florian says, hello. Rainman, morning. And then we said, when you will be getting it for Switch. He prayed to the RNG gods, I know. Good morning, JM Ricks. Rainman says, I'm just a little bitter about it. Maybe they will work out some of the bugs that will eventually pop up with new content, but doubt it. Yo, Livewire. That's a good thing about being on Switch. At least we're kind of like your testers, the real testers, since they don't listen to the actual testers. They just test it live with us, and then by the time you guys get it, maybe it'll be better. What's PvP goals? Oh yeah, I heard, like, don't collect these. That's another tip. Because you got the gold booster, you got the soul booster, and, like, if you hit collect by accident, let's say you're up on, like, 10 or even, like, 13 or something. If you hit collect, you're going to get, it's going to immediately apply your soul booster and your gold booster, which you may want to do in a more, like, hey, I want to do it now type of deal. You want to know when it's going to happen. You don't want to just collect it and then oops. I wonder if it's the same as the XP booster where if you don't collect it, it goes to your mail. That would be great. But I don't know. I'm going to be nervous to not collect it. I don't trust them. But how do you get this with VP? Okay. So once we get 50 VP, we get 15 minutes of gold boost. 100 VP is 10 silver marks, it looks like. 200 VP is a soul boost. More silver marks, gold boost, silver marks, soul boost. It's all marks and boosts. And then PvP shop. Got a pet there. 750 silver marks. Central Spire. Wouldn't it be like the sooner you get one of these pets, the better, so it could give you bonuses? I don't know. Premium purchase marks. And I will never do that. It's unavailable anyway. That's probably why they had trouble releasing it. We're not even allowed to buy this. Mark, what up? See, I bet you PlayStation was the delay for... It always is. PlayStation's like the problem child. 'Cause we're not even allowed to buy this right now. It's not. It says unavailable. Talismans, you should probably never do, I guess. I don't think. I mean, it's kind of like the Underspire, probably, where you would... Why would... You're going to have to buy them, and I don't want to spend marks on these. Pets, once again, but you need VP before you can buy them. 10,000 for the Ogre Lord. Except for this one, it's 0. It's the same one as earlier, though. Right here. But like, the sooner you buy it, right? Like, the sooner you get a bonus for, Central Spire. But it's just a water bonus. That ain't really nothing. That's like a bonus to your mana surge. Huh. What about these? Like, what does this do? Nature. Beast. Beast might be okay. And there's more, okay. Mech. Orb of Minions. That's a lot. That's pretty expensive for Orb of Minions, right? Wouldn't you just rather go to the Underspire? I guess that's expensive too, though. And you got Deeds, Cursed Runes, and Dragonite. Dragonite's more important now with all the Cosmic Dragons, so... And it doesn't seem like... It don't cost too much. They're gold, though. That's probably hard to get, huh? Did I miss anything? Up. Up. There's a book. That'd probably be the first thing you want to go for, right? The Book of Deeds. They're so hard to get. I'll say Book of Deeds, and then... Depends like how much you want Dragonite or an Imperial Deed. That'd probably be second. Cursed Runes are trash. Shiny Keys are like... Just one Shiny Key. That's... Probably not worth it. Ladders. PvP League. End the week in one of the top 3 positions to earn a reward. And you get 30 gold for first, 20 gold for second, and 15 gold for third. And if you're in the top 7, you move up a league. If you're in the middle, you stay. If you're in the bottom, I think you go down. I'm in the bottom right now because I haven't run any battles. Global. I heard the what you might want to do is finish in the top 100 maybe with this, if you can. Which is going to be hard. This will be the thing that makes it take forever. If you're trying to finish on the global leaderboard, that's what's going to make it take the most time, I think. So you're going to have to compete with a bunch of people that are also playing, and then like the more you play, the more they play, the more you play, the more they play, the more you play, the more they play. You know what I'm saying? So to get some marks, 10 gold marks, 25 silver marks, 20 gems, and 4,000 gold. What's the next breakpoint? Like 75? No. $50? Yeah, 50. Dang, so it goes from 50 to 100. So there's no point of finishing 51. If you're like I don't know. The difference between 51 and 100 is nothing. Right? It's pretty crazy. If you're on 50, if you're like in the 50s, you better kick some butt or else you're going to end up with, what else? 25, do they get more? Nope. It is top 20. Top 20 gets more. Then top 10. Then top 6? Why'd they make it top 6? Are they just tied, maybe? First place gets 100 gold marks, 500 silver marks, and 100 gems, and 25,000 gold. But which one of us is ever going to get first place on the global leaderboard? You're more likely to get it on this one right here, right? Which would be 30 gold marks. 100 there. What's Alliance? Nothing? Something for later? Alright, now we have this stuff. I think the place you start is the Central Spire. You're starting from the beginning, says Rich. Okay, no problem. Put it in 1.25 or 1.5 and you can catch up. Rayman says that random Book of Deed looks interesting. I think it's the first thing you should get, probably. It's my first thought. Kenji, what up? Supernova. Livewire says sometimes my team's set for an area are randomly disappearing. I think they do that every time. It's like a, maybe not a bug, but just kind of sucks. I don't know. Is that a bug? Alright, and then you got these region bonuses. Win 5 battles in this region for bonus silver marks. You get 10 of them for winning 5 battles. And that's with the lantern right there. So it's just like Explore, where you chase the myth stones, except for probably better, because you'll actually do it. Chase the silver marks is what you call it now. So we got Central Spire and Brown Garyon. We'll start here. And this is where we can use any team we want, which isn't going to be too much fun because it's not a restriction. You guys probably don't need teams for this. I guess if I'm just trying to win 5 battles, I would just go with the easiest battle. I mean, you could get more VP, but I'm chasing... I don't know. I'm just going to fight the easiest battle for now. What should I do? You got access to everything. Access to everything. I don't know what my, like, favorite team is. Kind of like the Zul'Goth King of the Ravens thing. That's a... I guess I could copy-paste it. It wouldn't be the fastest, but it'd probably win. Let me out of there. What are you doing? Go to collection. Go to... Where's it at? Come on, bro. Nope. Nope. There it is. Alright. Copy. Go here. 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 Paste. Paste. And see what happens. Bring over a Guild Wars team. I think that's the first thought, right? You're doing PvP. That's kind of like Guild Wars. You don't have to use all the colors. You can use any color you want, so you can definitely tweak it. And I'm frozen on green. You're doing the Eye of Argus crap. They're gonna crush me in the face with skulls. Sweet. Probably not the best team for that. Arts. Ow. Well, I'm gonna lose my first battle, it looks like. And I'm frozen on purple. Might lose my first battle. Poop. Be more careful. Don't even use brown. Why'd I do that? I should've took skulls. Don't kill me! Leave me alone! No! I'm dead. This is funny. Might have to go with like a loopy team or something. It gets up quicker. Yeah, they're gonna crush my face. They got summons and everything. Alright, no point. Let them have it. Alright, now what? What's taking so long? Come on, laggy. Alright, maybe that was a fluke. Let's see. Okay, I don't have to use all purple. So I'm gonna go with this. We'll switch it up a little bit. I don't want to... I do have... let's, I'm gonna make sure I'm copying everything, too, so I don't have to redo it. Let's try again. I made a slight tweak. I need to look at my medals, too. The yellow. The red. Let's get that blue. I guess. I don't know why. Oh, come on, man. Watch me lose every battle. I'm not like the best at PvP. I don't know. These are teams other people used. It's not like they set them up specifically. Oh, you drained me! I did it to myself, too. Am I gonna lose again? I got Pycea. Who's about to get up? Let's drain it. There we go. I need to get that out of here. Oh. Should probably get green. We have nothing. Yellow will give them skulls, but I don't care. Come on. Come on. What do we need? Alright. You get out of here. It's not pretty. There we go. Jeez. Not supposed to be this hard. I need to come up with a team. Alright, we're 1-1. Need to look closer at the teams. I don't want to go up against any Eye of Argus bullcrap. Got Queen Beatrix, we got Ruby Wrath, we got Leprechaun. I'm gonna try Ruby Wrath. And let's look at our medals too. Got all Nisha on. That's probably not good for this team. Could play it like Guild Wars and just do Orpheus out the butt. Maybe a Medal of Anu. I got my tribute. You guys have any tips, let me know. Not specifically on teams yet, but... Hey, it saved my team. Nice. I thought it was going to make it go away. What's up, Chop? Hunters, Hybrid Media, Beg for Mercy. What is going on? Get out of here. Got Mark. Rainman says PvP ladders will be very active on Switch for sure. Supernova says, I don't care about leaderboards, just give me my VP and marks. Mark says, what exactly does the Book of Deeds do? It's for upgrading your kingdom levels, which will give you stats eventually at certain breakpoints, certain soft caps. You get stats from. That's the main like resource you need to get those kingdom levels is the books. It's something that like high level in-game players are just they need bad, and they don't give them to us very often, so it's nice to see. Livewire says you get bonus VP points for extra turns and one-shot kills and less turns to win. Okay, yeah. I'm about to figure that out too. Oh man, they got a loopy Arboreus, but they're frozen, so that's good. They pop up at the end of the battle. Happy holidays, Chop. Hi, Cookie Man. Alright, Rain Man, we'll see ya. Supernova says, I love the restriction because Osha's Tome times 3 times Baldur. That sounds good. Beg says, Mountain Crusher, Centurion, Zul, Lep, Elementalist, Central, Wild Queen for the green restriction. Alright, this first. Let's redeem this thing. Let's get some wins. Alright, what do we go after first? Maybe I need to change my banner too, since I changed my weapon. He hit me with skulls. Let's get rid of the looper. Let's look at the board first. Here we got this. And now this. And okay, now we'll do this. I don't know why, that was stupid. It's almost dead. And what should I do? I don't know why I did that. Got that though. We almost have that. So now we can do this. Alright, cool, cool. Okay, 2 and 1. Man, that's a long lag time. Loading time. PlayStation has the longest loading times. I don't care what anybody says. Got a Leprechaun, a Kurg. I'll go with this guy. And let me check my Elementalist. Got more blue than... Maybe it's got a brown storm going or something. Snap freeze insulated. Yep, see, we got a dust storm. We don't really need that. Barrier. Blue. Fortitude. I made a couple changes. And then the banner, is the banner cool? We got double purple, blue minus green. Maybe shouldn't minus green now. Keep tweaking this team, trying to make it better and not lose. Alright, we got purple. And what do we not have? Alright, we have blue, we have green, we have red, we have yellow, and we have brown. Okay, cool. That's how I do that, by the way. Double purple something. Yellow? Okay, we got red or yellow. Might be more important to get up Zolgoth quicker. I'll go with this. Double purple, red, minus brown. Be cool if there's purple and green. Or no, I guess not. Let's do this. Alright, now it's perfect. If I lose now, it's just my own fault. I did an egg, dude. I only had enough for one egg. Free to play problems, man. I know you're free to play though, so it's no excuse, I guess. I just didn't. After I got my 2 Diamantinas, I just gave up on Dragonite, kinda. And then of course. Alright, start with this, because we drain them. And they're gonna try to instant kill me with the stupid skulls. What's closest? First this. Maybe I should do Lightning Storm. I was hoping that blue would surge. They're trying to instant kill me, so I'm gonna... Ah! What are you doing? Draining me. I'm doing that to myself, by the way, because I keep putting them on there. Alright, get out of here. I don't want no instant kill. Devour. Be cool if we had green. Guess yellow's the best. Feel like this guy. And we're almost there. Get off me. Alright. 3 and 1. Loading screen forever. Yeah, dude, I didn't get a dupe. I didn't get a dupe either, y'all. This update is wild, yeah. Supernova says, am I the only one that took 3 hours to get 6,500 VP? I don't know. 2 to 3 hours. You stayed in the starting area. I know, I saw him, man. That's crazy. Let's go with Kerberos. I'm kind of just picking, like, they give you... Like, I don't want Chalcedony, and Leprechaun's usually sometimes a problem, so Kerberos seemed like the lesser of all those evils. I think I want to put Lightning Strike on. And we got a purple. Now, who do we kill? Alright, Kerberos. He's the only one that could do super bad stuff to us. Well, that worked. That was a good one. That was a good battle. I went quickly. Super long loading screen. 6 eggs and got 4 dragons. Nice work. Peg says you were super lucky. It only took 8 eggs. Man, I wish I could, Alright, which one of these two gives me more stuff? This gives me more VP, so it looks like hopefully a firebomb. It could be somebody tricking me. You know how that goes. Nope. Alright, we got a free one. Thank you, nice person. This could just be a team that, no, they haven't played yet or something, though, right? I don't know why I would drain firebombs. You're stupid. You just let them go. I need to put my lightning strike on. I keep saying that. I keep not doing it. Just go, bro. Just go. Freaking firebombs. Yellow. Oops! Come on, idiot. Drained a firebomb again. Got nothing. Come on, man. Will you die? Just blow yourself up. Get some red. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So I lost one time my first try. Kinda, you don't know how hard it's gonna be until you're in there fighting them. So did I get all my marks? I guess so. Where does that go to? The shop? Alright, so yeah, I got 10 marks now. I got 342 VP. Just like want to see what's happening here, you know? Don't claim it. Is that the only? Okay, don't claim it. Shop. Okay. Ladders. Hey, I moved up. Look, I'm at 4th and I just barely did anything. That's gonna happen in the first few weeks. You might not even have to play super hard to win the league. Because there's like dead accounts, probably. Alright, just seeing what happens. Let's do... Okay, so we did Central Spire. If you want to use that team, which I'm sure there's better, faster teams, I just picked the first thing that came to mind and tweaked it. If you want to use it, though, here you go. I can't, like, copy-paste it into the chat, though, so sorry about that. You'll have to pause it and write it down or whatever you want to do. Or just, what I used to do is just remember the troops and, like, usually you can figure out the class on your own. It says it right there, though. And I went 2 Orpheus with the Anu. I lost the first battle, but I wasn't really sure, and I hadn't tweaked it yet. Okay, so chasing these. Let's start chasing them, I guess. We'll go to Brown. What can we do for Brown? And who should I fight? Why would you use a bunny? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Warlock. Alright, a Brown team. I always think of like the loopy troops whenever... I know that's probably not... But just to make sure you get a win. Could definitely go Thrasku. Depends, though. If you can only use Brown, it might not have the best stuff. You know, Diamantina is always an option. Eye of Argus is pretty cool. Maybe Guard's Avatar. Flaming Oni's pretty safe. High King Iron-Gut's good. Mistralis pretty safe. But you probably know what I'm gonna do. Just looking through my options. You probably know. Might not be the fastest. Got Magma Dragon. Yeah, you got Sir Quentin Hadley and Guard's Avatar, but does that work here? could just do this, you know? Maybe. We'll see if it works, though. What do we got? What's his name? There he is. Then the weapon, what are you gonna do? Just brown weapons? I can't use the one I always use. Guess you can just use the wand, huh? Then do this. And that way we can bless and curse and stuff like that. Class would have to be Geomancer. Serendipity. None of those apply. Might do that. I mean, what's 3 armor gonna do? And 20% spell reduction just on my hero. This might save me. You never know. 50% we already got. That's a redundancy right there. You already got that off your traits. Could do that. I don't know if I'll need the barrier. Bonus brown. Need to change my metals too, so... But let's do the banner first. Alright, we got brown, of course, because we're in a brown area. And then... We're not using blue. I mean, we are, but... Not multiple times. Green, red. It's just these 3 right here that I'm using, really. As long as it's not minus yellow or minus purple. Nope. This one. But probably yellow would be the way to go if I can get it. Double brown, yellow. Of course it's minus purple. Maybe double yellow, brown. Probably do that. And then... Let's copy it. Just in case. And then... Maybe I just keep my metals like this, except for... I don't need a start now. But I have the wand. I don't know, I like to play it safe. Eventually I'll get faster. At first I'm gonna play it safe, and then... Let's see what happens. I might lose on my first try again here. Don't get too excited. Yogi Dralis, good to see ya. New PvP, not for you, Rich. I don't think it's going to be for I'm surprised so many people are excited about it. That's cool for me. Kathy is brown. Supernova says, I got all 6 dragons, but still need Stellaris. Not enough diarrhea gems. Solitary Mind. Yeah, I don't know why the RNG was so... Maybe they're rewarding people that stacked up all that Dragonite. It's super annoying. You don't have Diamantina yet. I still recommend getting it first. Stellarix does look cool, though. Stellarix looks like something if you need more than one shot, it's better. But if you're just looking to one-shot stuff, Diamantina. Cookie Man went Jeweled Golem, Wand, Herald of Damnation, Elemental. Jeweled Golem, CT, Wand, Herald. Supernova says, I'll be too busy farming verses to care about... Yeah, exactly. Remember when Underspire came out and people were still playing it during the Vault event? That was crazy. I'm definitely not doing PvP this weekend. I'm doing Vault. Get way more off the Vault. Wow, I missed. This is what you're gonna do in most places. Maybe that's why they put all these in the game. I know it's not exciting or whatever, but to help the most people win, this is what you would do, probably. Connect 8. Wonder if there's any of those that you could just try for each battle and get a little bit of extra VP, or if it's worth doing that, or you should just play your battles and... I guess all 3 of these are poop, so let's just pick the hardest one. I think this one, right? Yeah. Rich still feels sick. Alright, man. I hope you get better. Get well soon. Yeah, that's what I used to do. Like, copy the team. It used to happen in, like, World Event or something where you would make your team and then go out and then it wouldn't be there anymore. And you copy it. It's just, like, a habit from a long time ago. Habits you make for things that they do that aren't ideal. So we want to take yellow if it's here, but I don't see it, so let's do this. And then hopefully we're off to the races. What are you doing? Did I forget to set Geomancer or something? Come on, girlfriend. What are you doing? She keeps missing. 23, no way. 17, shouldn't. 22, no way. 21, no way. 14, maybe. 12, maybe. 19, shouldn't miss. 18, shouldn't miss. 10 could miss. Yep, see. 15. 14, we win. Alright, I'm just doing 5 battles in each place to get my marks, and then we'll go make another team. Hopefully I can get around to all of them, all 10 regions. At least one team for each. I'll try to do high and low level teams I have time, but let's go with this thing. It looks like the least meta. I'm just trying to win. I'm not trying to, like, get the highest VP. So, you know, like in the previous PvP, most people would do 1 trophy. Just to guarantee that they would win. Unless you're going for number 1 on the leaderboard and you're the best ever, then you would do 3 trophy every time. But if you're just trying to, like, get certain resources from hitting certain, yeah, you just do 1 trophy. Like when I was going for tier 1 every week to get my glory keys, I would do 1 trophy. It's the difference between 1 trophy and 3 trophy wasn't gigantic. And here the difference between like 40 VP or 50 VP probably isn't crazy. Like, I'd rather secure the win instead of going into the hardest battle and losing and wasting time. That's how I feel anyway, but we'll see how it goes. And then and the same thing with the choice of the team. If this is going to win every single time, it'll make up for those times that you might lose with a different team. It's kind of like being conservative and making sure you don't lose. Cool. Still haven't lost since my first battle. I keep clicking through those screens. I really want to see what's on them. I'm just used to hurrying. Hurry up and wait. How come it doesn't, like, tell you when you're done with your 5 battles? Like, I don't know. I would have to go out and come back in. Which isn't that big of a deal, but it'd be cool. Maybe it does, but it'd be cool if it had, like, 3 out of 5 somewhere right here. You know? Gog and Good looks pretty off-meta. That'd be my advice. Pick the most off-meta looking troop. One sec. need a good rant today? Dude, I had so many yesterday. I think, anyway. I was listening back to it, and it wasn't as crazy as I thought, though. You guys will have to help me with that. Sometimes I need y'all to trigger those. Today I was in the, you know, in the car on the way back from something. Like, hey, I might need to try that again. Like, release the rant videos. Maybe I'll make them shorter, like re-record them. Because the only time I actually put one out, I just copied it from my live stream. And it was probably like a 35-minute rant. If I can cut it down to a 10-minute rant, just get all the good stuff in there. It's not like I know what I'm going to say before I say it, though. It's a snowball going downhill when it happens. Instant annihilation, it says. Domination. Is that it? I think we gotta do one more, huh? Yep. I don't know why I keep checking. It's just... Alright, what's the most off meta? This guy? Merc Knight. Jacked up truck, Taylor Swift. That was funny because, you know how yesterday I was saying how she would make fun of me for saying the wrong words? She was doing that, like, right after that stream, she was doing it. In my head, I was like, I called it. Right after the stream, she was doing it. Get rid of that yellow. Jacked up truck. There's people here with jacked up trucks, though. Sure, there's mechanics and dentists here, too, though. Only problem I have is if you can't drive it. If you're an expert truck driver, I'm not talking about you. With your jacked up truck. Jacked up for nothing. Looks cool, though, right? It's like a spoiler on the back of a Honda. Well, you go, why is your truck jacked up? I mean, it does look cool. But are you going to go to some mountains and climb a mountain? What are you going? Why is it got to be like that? You go jump some cars? Gravedigger? That looks like what they're trying to do when they park. Like they really wanna like roll over a whole row of cars and just like sit on top of a few of them, and then they go inside. That's how it is. If I had a gigantic truck that was jacked up, first of all, I'd be the coolest person ever. Second of all, I would park in the way back at the grocery store, and that way I can take up 4 spots without feeling like an a-hole. You know what I mean? Instead of picking the front spot, parking in like a handicap spot, and blocking all 4 handicap spots and running over the handicap sign. That's how it is. Most of them are posers that can't drive their truck. They jack it up for nothing, and then they park in all 4 handicap spots sideways, and they run over the handicap sign. And then they like leave their music on with the doors open while they go inside to get their Budweiser and smokes. And their scratchers. Parking lot DJ. And they got 12 buddies in the back of the truck. No shoes on. Their foot hanging out the window. It's mostly the parking thing that I don't like. Remember when I wrote the note to the person? I still think that's hilarious. I left a note for a truck one time because they were parked terribly. And it wasn't just like I'm walking by and I see a dude parked crazy and then I decide to like be an extra person. No, they were parked next to me and I couldn't get the back of my car. I couldn't get my trunk open to put my groceries in. So that's why I wrote them a note. I'm not just being extra. They parked in my spot with me and I couldn't even get my trunk open to put my groceries in. So I had to get in the car and, like, pull forward just to put my groceries in. Because they don't know how to park. So then I wrote them a lovely note and made a diagram about how they parked and how they suck. And not to drive a truck if they don't know how to drive it. Dandelion. Alright, we're done. Okay, so. We got 2 teams so far for you. You probably already knew this one, but restrictions, Brown. You know, you would use Watchful Blade if you're really doing this team. So Wand of Stars. Pause it, write it down, remember it. All right, and I'll try some of y'all's teams maybe once if I can get through all these. Oh, we got Orc. If I was gonna choose which one not to do, it'd probably be Orc. Eventually, you're probably gonna go to like specific restrictions that are easier. If I like right now, I got the choice between Suncrest or Orc. I'd probably do Suncrest. But just to show one for each thing, I'm going to do Orc. But in the future, I'm probably not picking Orc. I'd rather pick Suncrest. It's easier. Orc is terrible, usually. We'll see what we can do. Might be fun. We got Ogren, Gargantuar, or Solzara, I think. Let's do Ogren. Well, that might be actually a smart team. If you're going to use Gargantuar, you're probably a ding-dong. But it's also their only option because it's all Orcs. I don't know. This one seems smarter than this one, though. But what'd she do? Let's do this guy. Alright, and then when they're driving down the road, they drive on both sides of the road. They don't just drive on, like, the one side. You got giant tires and your car's jacked up, so wouldn't you, like, err more on the side of the grass and, like, the rocks and, like, the... not the other car coming towards you? I mean, why? Well, you have your truck jacked up to the moon for nothing. You might as well drive in the grass and drive in the gravel and drive on the little brrrr, you know? Why are you going to drive down the middle of the road so you hit a car coming towards you? See, they're trying to be Gravedigger or Bigfoot. That's what they really want. That's what their dream is. That's why they get that. They want fireworks to shoot off while they're jumping over, smashing a car, and doing a flip. Got Eye of Argus. That's a pretty good idea, right? I only have one? Since when do I only have one Eye of Argus? That's poopy. I might have to do something else then. I only got one. But we got Fist of Zorn. Might go down the Skull route with this, huh? Yeah. Alright, so for Orcs, I would go... If you have multiple Eye of Argus, it's probably a great idea. At least 2 of them, maybe 3. I only have 1 for some reason. He's usually better if you have multiples. And then the Empowered Converters. So we got yellow to Skull, we got green to Skull, and then we need our hero. Should we do maybe Doomed Axe? More skulls, more damage? It'll probably never get up, though. There's no restriction on the weapon? What should I do? I think this is always the safest option. Let's try this. I don't know. I think Eye of Argus is your best option for Orc. And then you got 2 Empowered Converters that make skulls. So if you don't have multiple Eye of Argus, you could do what I'm doing here. And then I'm doing Essence of Evil just to make sure they don't backfire as hard. But do a different weapon if you want to. All right. So the only people that matter that we got Eye of Argus and the Essence of Evil. But we could do red and maybe green. Minus brown. Well, cool if we had minus blue. There we go. Double red, green, minus blue. Class. Class. 50% start. Skullstorm would be cool. What has that? Archmagus? Too bad it's like extra purple and we barely use purple though. Maybe Archer. 50% chance for skull damage to be lethal. 50% start. Hunt. Root Trap. Leaf Storm for the Essence of Evil. I think we go with Archer. Dodge. None of these matter, except for... maybe. Equip. And we'll just keep our metals the same. Now let's see what happens. I don't know. This is what I thought, my first thought for an orc team. I would say avoid orc if you can. You got two different places. That's why they give you two options. Because maybe you don't like one of the options. You could pick the other one. Then when you get the other one done, it moves to somewhere else. And then you have two options again. You're never going to be stuck with orc. But if it ends up being your best team, maybe you got 3 Eye of Argus and it's killing it, then keep going. I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but... Okie dokie. We got green to skull and yellow to skull. And somehow we don't have none of that. Green to skull, yellow to skull, still don't have it. Still don't have it, with the green storm, even. There we go. Agile! Yeah! Get out of here. This might not be super fast. Should be hitting pretty hard, though. Yellow to skull, we got. It'd go much faster with more Eye of Argus action. And what? Do the eye. Kind of forgot what he did. Huh. Now what? You're hoping the battle is over at this point. You don't have to do this part. We just need skulls, though. Cool! Wasn't too bad. So far, only lost that very first battle. Long time ago at this point. Got a pet gnome. So gnomes are still possible in PvP. Ultimate matching. Swift superiority. Domination. So the more of those I get, I guess the better my team is, you know? So that was the first battle? Loading, loading, loading. Alright, we got Shade of Zorn, who is terrible. See, Eye of Argus, avoid. Shade of Zorn, though, probably okay. Unless you're just going for the most VP. Hey, thank you so much, Beg for Mercy, running out there getting it started. Do appreciate it, man. That's one reason I don't stream more than 2 times a week, because I don't want to make you guys... Uh-oh, what's going on? My laptop just died. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Looks like my chat is now not up to date, too. Hope I'm not offline. Alright, give me a sec. Everything's crashing on me at the same time. Come on, don't do this today. What are you doing? My mouse isn't working or anything. Hope I didn't lose the internet. No, it's still on. Pretty sure the game is still on and I'm still live, but I'm not sure. My laptop died. What is wrong with you? I can't see the chat or anything. I apologize. Well, I hope the chat comes back. I'm just going to play and hope that I'm still live. I can't even see the chat because, like, it's showing old messages right now. So even if you're leaving a message, I probably can't see it. Do we have green or yellow? There it goes. Come on. Alright, do we have green to skull? No. Do we have yellow to skull? No. But let's take this blue and see what happens. Alright, cool. Thank you, Draka. Appreciate that. Alright, now we have green. Yellow we got now. This is how it's supposed to go. And now you take skulls. Got the red. Must have just been my laptop that crashed. Essence of Evil? On this thing only has 30 HP and it's already Hunter's marked and everything. Let's do Essence of Evil on this one. Could probably almost kill it. Just by let's do this one now. Yellow to skull! Take some skulls! I kinda like this. Maybe I'll hang out with some orcs. Beg for mercy, you crashed my stream. No, I was kidding. It couldn't handle you running out there. My laptop got too excited, man. Whipped its panties off and threw them at you. Got too excited. Alright, so who are we gonna pick now? We got Eye of Argus, we got Fist of Zorn, and we got Summoner. I'm gonna go with the Summoner. That might be somebody being smart and having a summon, but you never know. Yeah, that's a weird team. I'm glad I picked it. You had the yellow. Take the skulls to kill. Now we're looking for green to skull. Got it. Explode a row, deal damage to the random enemy, boosted by red gems, brown gems, and skulls in the row. Let's do this first. Anita's here. We got that. Got this. Just take skulls. Get a kill. Cast this. We're like, oh, let's do this first again. That might line something up like that. This might be my favorite so far, crazily. Because, like, if there's an orc restriction, you could think of it one way, like, you can't figure out a team, maybe you don't have good orcs, maybe you don't like orcs, maybe you think it's the hardest restriction, but, on the other hand, the enemy has to use orcs too, and what's the most dangerous of all the restrictions? Probably not orc. But it could be because of Eye of Argus, but just avoid that. Try to avoid, like, triple Eye of Argus teams and stuff. Like I'm doing. In the future, it might not be possible because everybody's going to be running that, but like right now, I can pick and just look for something. Isn't that the... Like, I'm going to go Drake Rider. Yeah, my laptop crapped its pants. So I'm trying to... I'll just keep up with the chat on the screen here for my PlayStation. Alright, so... Green to skull, yellow to skull. Don't got it. Lucky for you, there are far less people playing Gems of War on Xbox than PC. Yeah, PC's definitely the hardest. Look at that, all that green right there. Bang. Boom. Stop hitting me. And let's do this, I guess. Alright. We just need our conversions and we win. Green to skull, yellow to skull. How do we not have it? It looks like we would. Somehow we don't. It might be one of those times you just cast it. Or we could, well, Eye of Argus and just hope we have it next time. Once again, but, you know, it's just the last enemy, so kill it. Okay. Do I got chat back? Alright, so Beg for Mercy running out there. Appreciate it, man. Getting that train started. Sometimes that's all it needs is a little underdoggy. Somebody pushes you and runs under you and keeps you going. Keep that swing going. Swift superiority. Once again, this team keeps getting that. Domination, swift superiority. The more of those you get, the better. Supernova says, when you claim your PvP rewards, does it go to your mail? If not, it should. I think it happens immediately. You get all the gold boosters and crap. Alright, one more for this, and then we'll move on to another restriction. And we got Garnock, Solzara, or Summoner again. Let's do the Summoner again. I feel like if you're gonna make an Orc team, you're not gonna use the Summoner. You're probably gonna use triple Eye of Argus, like I keep saying. Or one of these empowered converters. So if you see one of those two troops on the thumbnail or the card or whatever you want to call it for the preview, maybe don't pick it if you're having trouble. If you're not having trouble, pick whatever you want. But the way I've been doing it is picking off meta. Make sure I can win. At least at first. Might switch it up later, but for now, get the Essence of Evil. We just gotta get up. Or take skulls. Or both. Ouch. Frog. Trying to get up my converters. There we go. Bang, bang. Let's see if I did it in under 6 turns again. The poor Tells are now homeless because they don't go with any color. Oh, the poor... The poor what? I think I'm done with Orc now. Let me show the team code. If I was going to pick out of these, they're all, except for this one. I would do one of these two. Probably the one that has more, so this. If I was going to pick, I'd pick that. So here's the team code if you want to try this team. Seem to do pretty good. I don't even know if I would change anything, because you got 2 empowered converters, which might be better. But Eye of Argus puts, if you got 3 of them, man, it puts so many skulls on the board, they just end up lining up. And sometimes you'll get a cascade from Jump Street that just keeps going and going. But it could also backfire, and you're more in control of it with empowered converters. But I can't talk you out of it if you want to use multiple Eye of Argus, and I keep saying that, so. Archer class, maybe you'll get an instant kill. You got Entangle, you got a Green Storm. 50% start. Alright, now we got Suncrest or... But I'm going to do Suncrest, so I'm hitting all of them. Because we did Central, Brown, Orc. Let's do Suncrest. And what are we going to do here? We got a Doom. We got Swan May. Is that her name? The Doom could deathmark us to death. This might be an actual team. Let's go with this guy. And then for this one, probably Egress, probably Ecotl, Queltzama. And now this is restricted, but the Orc one wasn't restricted. Oh, there's true. Okay, I remember. There's different. There's like outer, inner, and there's. Okay, I remember. Nimbus Bow. I think I'm gonna do Staff of Storms actually. Okay, Egress in first slot, Ecotl in last slot. I think that. Of course, your class is Stormcaller. We want to make sure we have all Stricks. Let's make sure it's set up right. Resilience, Purification, Thunder Fist. I think it's always set up right because you only use it with one team. Yep, that's fine. And then Banner. Got a bunch of yellow. We have no brown. Double yellow. Maybe purple, maybe blue. There's purple. That works. Okay, let's try this one. I could go with the Anu. That's the only thing I've really been switching, either 3 Orpheus or 1 Anu, because sometimes I have 50% start, sometimes I don't, or... Okay, back to Suncrest, back to Quick Battle, and back to this one, and to save my team, that's cool. See how this goes. What is this, our 4th or 5th restriction? Okay. Do we have the conversion? Take that first. Yellow Storm. Sometimes I want to risk it. You know, brown right here, maybe get a yellow up here, but we don't use brown at all, so that's not super smart. Let's take the skulls, get the purple. We need blue, yeah. Alright, come on, get up. There we go. Whoops. Whatever. Forgot you had to pick a gem. Might be faster just to cast the, Egress. Yeah. Probably. Well, you don't have to think. Sometimes that's the problem with some teams. You have to think too much. They might be really good, but you got to look at all kinds of conversions and see if check for like 3 different conversions, and then it ends up taking forever. Kind of like the Orc team I was using. Connect 8. Ultimate matching. Blinding brutality. Domination. So that's just the total 77, and that's just telling us like how, like what made it be 77. So I probably don't need to look at that every time. I just for the first few times. Trolls, okay, trolls. Metal Flameful says, "Is this worth doing?" Man, I still gotta decide that. We gotta figure out like what we're actually getting for doing it. We're getting silver marks, gold marks, at least we're trying to. VP. We'll go look after we do these 5 and see how much of what I got so far. You do get gold boosters, soul boosters. Everybody gets all crazy and throws their panties on the stage about gold and soul farming, so if I was gonna pitch it as something you should do each day, or whatever, you should at least get your gold and soul boosters if you're gold and soul farming. Seems to be pretty popular. So if you want some extra, if you want gold boosters and soul boosters, you should probably at least get those. That's not my favorite thing. I feel like I have enough gold and I have enough souls that I don't gold farm and I don't soul farm. What happens if you run those during the vault event? That might be what I try to do. Like wait and collect them on Friday, and run like a Nomapalooza with the gold boosters and the soul boosters. Is that smart or not smart? Maybe it's not smart. Alright, second battle in Suncrest. So what did we do so far? We did the no restriction, we did brown, we did orc, and now we're doing Suncrest? Alright, I'm just going to do this time instead of... Maybe I even take her off the team. Let's look at that. Whoa! That was quick. This might be the place to be. Egress has all those traits that make it one of the better journey troops. Sunbird. And it's got the highest level. You know what I mean? It's got the, place a hunter's mark on enemies when doing skull damage. So every time it does skull damage, it does like double damage. As long as it can be hunters marked. You think PvP is unbalanced? You just gotta loop when you can. And stay... If you don't like a restriction, don't play it. And if you can loop, loop. If you're having trouble. If you think it's unbalanced. Unbalanced as in it's hard, or unbalanced as it's easy? Let's take the purple out of here, leave the yellow, and then we start looping. Look at that. Those skulls make it so much better when they happen. Look at that. It's nice. Could have got some there, maybe. Bang! I might hang out in Suncrest. The orc one was fun, but I might hang out in Suncrest right so far. That's what I'm thinking. Most people are probably hanging out in the unrestricted, like, in the unrestricted spot, but what's the difference between silver marks that you get for each? Isn't it less for unrestricted? And then more the further out you go? Is that... Or do I have it backwards? Should be more the further out you go. You'd think more restricted, more marks. Alright, let's see. Give me skulls. There we go. Give me skulls, please. Incidental skulls. Okay. So what am I now? I'm like 20-1 or something? Probably a little less. I'll check on my progress after I finish this one. I'm gonna go with this guy. The other two look competent. Harpy Mage is a good troop. Swamp May is a sneaky troop. You never know. Alright, Blue and yellow. I'll take all my yellow off the board and then whine when it doesn't loop. I almost don't need that Queltzama. So if you don't have her, which is a mythic, just do another Egress. Man, those skulls are so nice. Kenji says, went to the dentist yesterday and she did a great job replacing 2 old fillings, which I wanted, so no rant for me. Yeah, I'd probably just go to a crappy dentist. I've had really, really good dentists that they're super nice and they are super gentle and they don't take 3 hours and... But recently, I've had a terrible dentist that I just go to when I'm in extreme pain. Alright, I'm done. That was fast. Suncrest is my recommendation so far. Alright, so we've done Unrestricted, Brown, Orc, and Suncrest. Now it's time for what? Just keep chasing them, I guess. We'll go to green. Let's see where we're at, though. PvP goals. We're on 10 so far. What are we talking about 6,500? Is that this? Yeah, okay. So everybody says, like, get 6,500 VP so you can get all this. I think that should be your goal for the week. 6,500 at least to get all this crap. Which includes the gold and soul boosters, silver and gold marks. Just don't accidentally hit collect until you're ready. I've done that before. I accidentally collected XP boosters one time and had to do like 90 minutes. What else can we look at? The shop. So far we have 65. Which isn't even close to buying anything. Talismans you'd never want to do, I don't think. 750. Like, what's the cheapest thing? These are gold, which I have 0 of. Because I would have to collect... I have more silver and gold marks. I would have to go collect them off of that other board, other thing. So I technically have more. But I only have 20 gold marks so far. Not that I've been playing very long, only like an hour, but... And talking and whatnot. So... 750 silver, of which I probably have like 100 max right now. 150 gold, and you have to get a certain VP first on some of these. So even if you had 150 gold marks, you'd still have to have 10,000 VP before you can buy it. And it like resets next week, I think. So you'd start, like this week is going to be hard, because we're starting on a Wednesday night / Thursday. So to get 10,000 VP probably isn't impossible, but like 15,000 might be 20,000, 80,000. Why is it 80,000 VP just to get one shiny key? Because you can buy 3 of them. You can buy 3 random book of deeds too. Why would you ever buy 3 shiny keys instead of 3 book of deeds? So, if the thing I was going for is the book of deeds, I need 20,000 VP. And I have 1,674 after like an hour. I'm sure I'd go way faster off live stream. But what, 2,000 an hour? 2,500 an hour? Something like that, maybe? Depending on, like, I might find a better spot. I might find a better team. I might be going faster off a live stream. I'll get better as I go. But what are we expecting per hour, you know? To get 20,000. Huh. It's definitely going to take you probably all week. But by the time you get to 20,000, you should probably have like 300 gold marks, maybe. I don't know. Just trying to see what I could buy with what I've got so far. This just lets you go. Okay, it's the same thing. And then here, this is not going to give you anything until the end of the week, right? I'm in second place. Somebody else is playing. 26-1. All right, let's move. Let's go. What does info do? Okay. All right, what's the worst team? I've never seen. What is that? Like, I know who he is. Let's go with this. All right, green restriction. What do you think I'm gonna do here? Just trying to help the most people. Try to do another loop-de-loop. But we could do, like... Maybe I don't do a loopy team, just to switch it up. What if we do, Queen Beatrix, Phenoxia. Essence of Evil, Leprechaun, I guess. We'll see if this works. Instead of going down the Todd route, which you probably thought I was going to do. Which recommended. Green and blue. Green and brown. Who should I put ahead of who? And then as far as class goes, I always like Archer. I don't know. I like Green Storm. I like 50% start. And then Banner, for sure green. And then we'll just go from there. How about this? Alright, let's try it. Definitely Todd is an option. And many others for green. You could use your Guild Wars team if you want. Probably don't need my... Alright, let's just go. Did I show the team code for that last one? Probably didn't. Sorry. Egress, Staff of Storms, Queltzama, or another Egress with Ecotl. Stormcaller. Double yellow. Minus color you don't use. Start with that. Do that. Do that. And hopefully we're off to the races. Doesn't want to be off to the races yet. So far, liking the Suncrest. Oh no, here he comes. Here he comes. This might hurt. Up. They decided to take skulls for some reason. They could have cast Wild King and maybe killed my first slot. Stupid. That's the problem with the AI. They're going to lose. Eventually it's going to... Right now, if you lose, it doesn't cost you anything, like on defense. If you lose on defense, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't lose VP. I don't think it even costs you on the leaderboards, does it? And then... But they said in the future, maybe there'll be something where losing on defense does cost you something, or counts towards something, or... A Thursday live stream, yeah, because, you know, the update was late. and I really wanted to stream the update. Alright, we got that guy. This looks like the most... Maybe. I mean, it's a goblin. They could have a goblin team. I'm gonna go with Hinla. This doesn't seem as complicated as I thought it would be. Like, watching someone else do it, it felt complicated. They kept going off on tangents and stuff. You just play. You just... Anyway, not... Seemed complicated. Now it doesn't really. You just chase the silver marks and have a team for each different restriction. And try to loop if you're having trouble. If you have a better team, of course. If you have an instant kill, if you're using Zul'Goth, if you're using Diamantina, if you're using CT, if you're using whatever... I mean, keep doing that. Don't let me talk you out of it. But if you are having trouble, do the loopy thing. Most of the time, that'll work until people start freezing and stuff like, why'd I do that? Too busy talking. It happens to me in the car. We'll should be stop at this gas station. Then we'll start talking about something else, and I'll forget to stop at the gas station. You got like a one-track mind. I already took blue, so I guess I'm going to keep going. Now, it's like you don't have a choice, sir. Oh, yellow! Now I don't take yellow. Great job. Way to suck. Way to suck at the game. Here we go. Team's a little bit slower to start. Like, the Ikata one was faster. This can get going, though. And we got a cleanse. We got Essence of Evil. I don't think we're going to lose, but... That Ikado, that Suncrest was faster. Ooh, I got a little instant kill there. Bang. Should I take this off? No. Any extra turns? Will the skulls do it? Yes! Yeah, Todd's a good choice. After being fined for missing yesterday, thought I'd stop by for a minute today. You cast your spell upon my troops. When I loop, they loop, we loop. Shoop, they oop. Cookie Man says I only have 615 silver marks and 80 gold marks with 17k. Okay, that's good to know. You're going hard, though. PvP might be worth spending the gold to scout, that's true. I always just forget to scout. That is true. I've just been picking like the most off-meta troop that I see here. But yeah, you could scout. That looks pretty dookie. Someone else in tangents, wonder who that was. Supernova says the skull creation without a storm is super aggressive, so I lose to the stupidest teams because they skull me down with mysterious skulls out of nowhere. That's the Eye of Argus that's probably doing that to you. Garth says got to go, meeting's about to start. Alright, have a good one, Garth. Don't fall asleep in your meeting. Tyrion said, how'd you do the new dragon? No, I only had one. I only had enough to get one. Oh well, you shouldn't rewind. You'll just see me getting... Hey, I got no dupes, though, as Beg said. On the positive side, I got 0 dupes. But that's only because I crafted one. Probably shouldn't have took green off, but it's guaranteed. It's just would loot better. It's like true damage, though. So sometimes it does that, and that's why I'm using it. True damage to all... You'd think it would be faster. Two more. 15 silver marks here. That's something I'm going to look at too, like which one gives me the most. I think outer. Yeah, that looks weird. Let's fight it. Some of these must be just fake teams. Yeah, I just got my second Diamantina, so... Like, right before the... Not right before, but like a month before the... Month or two before the update, I just got my second one. Or my first one, even. I got my first one, I got my second one pretty quickly thereafter. I probably shouldn't have crafted a second one now that I think about it. I don't even know if I'm going to recommend people crafting a second Diamantina. Eventually, yeah, but... You might be better off with the other dragons. I don't know, what do you think about that, Tyrion? If you had to go back knowing now what you know, and saying that you didn't have unlimited Dragonite, and you craft your first Diamantina, would you then craft another one, or would you go after the Cosmic Dragons and Stellarix? I think I would go after the Cosmic Dragons. That's almost the choice I had to make. If I'd got Diamantina a month later than I did, I would have had to make the choice between a second Diamantina. If I'd got my second Diamantina like a month later, if I was choosing, man, it was like bad timing. I always had the worst timing with this game. I swear they look at my channel, even though they probably don't. Maybe I'd be better off with like a double Beatrix here. I like to diversify, but now we're in this situation. The kill. Blue. I should have took green. Oh well, now I took it anyway. Let's get that. Let's do this. Somebody get up, please. Thank you. Let's take that. Let's do this. Let's take this. Maybe. Let's get this out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Hoping to cast, like, true damage 2 or 3 times and win, not sit there staring at the board as much. I need one more battle. Wish it told you somewhere. Yep. Alright, this thing looks stupid. Supernova says yellow restriction and Suncrest. I use Egress, Nimbus Bow, either 2 times finesse or finesse and Wind Archer. Oh, did I miss finesse? Or maybe it's because 9k Dragonite Tyrion. Got all 6, 5 red dupes and all weapons, but just shy of Stella. Mark has 1,000 Dragonite. Tyrion says, I did it last year in December, craft second Diamantina, but for you, we still didn't know it used Dragonite. We were teased. I know. I thought there was going to be a new resource, and it was going to take longer. It's usually what they would do. I swear, it's like they didn't do it just because we thought they were going to do it. Cosmic Cosmonite or something, we were saying. Cosmonite and Dragonite. Get Todd. They're actually using Todd. I thought they were going to be not doing that. Should leave the blue. Putting blue. Loop for me nicely one time. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. On the easier battles, it does what it's supposed to do. And now we're done, so it's just an option. If you're sick of the Todd, come on. You could do this. Maybe you're leveling Archer. So pause it, write it down, remember it, whatever. Alright. I think we still got 5 more to do. Dang, we're already an hour and 45 in. What? I got it back to back, I guess. Alright, we already did green. What else do we got? We got Divine. What are we gonna do here? Go. Ravatar's Proxy, you got your Ally, Guards Avatar, Phoenix, Ishtara. Divine. Got Beast or Divine start. Holy Saint Astra's there, but no Tesla. That's human start too. Got Keelan and Divine Ishbala. Veneratus. Huh. Mercy's there too. What do you do? I think most people are going to do Ubistet. We could try to build some sort of Skull team just for fun. Like something like... I want to be... something like that, but our start's going to be hard. We definitely have to use a weapon that mana generating. I want to just try Wand and see what happens. This might not be the best one ever. You could do Rope Dart Ubistet, I'm sure. This might not be the smartest team. What class? Yellow, purple, or even brown. Could just do Titan. See what happens. I'm just having fun with this one. I should be going fast since I still gotta do like 5 more. But... be bloodthirsty. Why'd you do that? Banners. Got all yellow. We got a lot of purple. And we only have, if you count the wand. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to have fun with this one. Skulls are pretty much the funnest thing you can do, in my opinion. This might not win. Might be slow. Playing it safe with the other teams. So in hindsight, yeah, 1 Diamantina for now and 2 more new eggs, but given info, then 100% would have crafted second Diamantina. I wonder if they had a separate resource for beta only so players couldn't just craft, right? Alright, we just take whatever here. Yellow and brown, get up the wand. There's so much of this on the board, I want to try it. Yeah. Alright, go. Let's do it again. Brown, red to purple. We got any of that? Alright, let's just do this. No. Dang, let's do this. Oop, oop, they got a turn. Alright, red to skull, brown to skull, or yellow to skull. Or green to yellow, or purple to red. We almost have purple to red. Poop. Might just do it. Or I could cast the wand. So many conversions to look at. This is what I was talking about earlier. It might take a little bit longer because you got to look at all this. Make sure you don't miss something. Let's just reset. And we should have something now. Come on, there we go. I might have found a banger. Oh, come on, you Vendro. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, red to skull, no. Green to yellow, don't see it. Brown to skull, purple to red. Okay, let's do this. Wand and pray. Red to skull. There it is. Guess if you have yellow to skull, you should do that. Hey, this might be a stumbled upon banger. Skulls are definitely way more fun. Skulls just want to have fun. Oh, skulls. Let's see what happens, though. You never know. I might run up against a monster here, and... Look, all three of these are dangerous. I'm gonna have to scout. Divina, Urali, Grand Inquisitor, Ubistet. I think I can outrun that. Second battle. Try to keep track so I don't keep looking at the star thing. Alright, just get up the wand. Alright, what do we got? Yellow Storm. Let's take that. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's go. Just don't miss. There we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Aw. Alright, do we got it? Brown to skull. Red to skull. Yellow to skull. That's fun. Alright, come on. Purple to red. Where are you at? Give it to me. Alright, just do this. Alright, now we got this, so we're good. It's so cool because you cast Keelan, which lines up the Divine Ishbala, which lines up the Avendra. You go bottom to top. You start with the wand, and then if you can get it to go perfectly, you go Keelan, Ishbala, Avendra. Because Keelan makes the red, Ishbala turns the red, which makes the yellow, which the Avendra turns the yellow. If you can get it to go like that, it's amazing. This. I don't even know why I was thinking about it. Stumbled upon a banger. You never know. I mean, if I make 10 teams, at least one of them's gonna be something new and good. I don't know if it's new, but you know what I mean. Alright, High Paladin looks like... I'm not even gonna scout. I like the way I was doing it. Just picking off meta troops. I don't even scout. It was working. Brown. Let's try yellow into yellow. We'll let them have the skulls. Just don't miss now. Thank you. Yellow, do we got it? Do we got Ishbala? Come on. I don't think we got it. So we just do this. Alright, Keelan, check for Keelan first, because that'd be sweet. But we don't have it, so we got this, though. Which should end up doing this. Check for Keelan. Got it. More red. Ishbala. Avendra. Check for Keelan. No. Ishbala? Yes. Avendra. Oh, I love this team. I don't even have the right medals on, probably. I might stay here. So far, Suncrest or Divine. What I'm feeling. Ooh. Nobody uses that anymore, do they? Yeah, that's weird. Skatey. Skatey? What are you talking about, Skatey? Nobody uses Skatey. Purple. Purple, maybe yellow. Anything. Anything. Okay, no, let's go. Don't miss. Anything, anything? Don't think so. Yes. Shut up. Don't have that, though. Anything, anything? No. Let's go. Don't miss. Quit missing. Stop it. Now they messed my team up. Thank you. I'm just gonna cast this. Keelan before Ishbala if possible. Do we even have Ishbala? We got Keelan. We got Keelan. Should always line up Ishbala. Since they ruined my order, can't do my fun triple combo. Got Ishbala. We should have Yavendra somewhere, maybe. No, maybe. Got this. Now we got her. Ooh, those Uber Doom Skulls are beautiful. You don't see them very often. You guys like this one? I like it. 100 VP too. Is that a lot? Did I win? What do you think? Is 100 VP a lot? Did I win? What's the max you can get in a battle? Is that like scoring 9,750? Hey, Brian, how's it going, man? Trying to make a team for every restriction, and I think I found a really good one here. Bahu. Who's got more, though? Yeah, Bahu. 2 hours in, I know. I gotta hurry up. I'm doing 5 battles in every restriction, pretty much. And I opened 1 Dragon Egg, because that's all I had. Yellow, green, and brown. Doesn't matter, because Wand uses everything. Take the yellow. Any extra turns? No. Cast the wand. Do we have Yavendra? Yes. Do we have Keelan? No. So we wand. Alright, do we have Keelan? No. We have Yavendra? No. So we want. Alright, do we have Keelan? No. Do we have Ishbala? Ishbala, are you there? Yavendra, are you there? Is anybody there? Nobody's there? Let's do this. It could have been there. I didn't take the time to look like I shoulda. Keep changing the board, though, and we find something. That should line everything else up. It's like without fail. If you Keelan into Ishbala into Yavendra, it's like almost without fail works. It almost kills them all, too. Alright. See how much VP I get. I missed it. Hey, let's see how much VP I get, there. Oh, I'm done. Alright, here's the team code. Totally recommend. I love it so far. It's the funnest team I've made so far. It's not like brain science, though. I mean, Keelan, Ishbala, Yavendra is the team. But for Divine... And what else have we not done yet? We did green. We did Suncrest, so now we gotta pick something else. I don't think we did Stricks yet. Probably gonna be the same thing. So since I don't have to do 5 battles now, I'll just do like 1. And that'll save us time. And it's probably gonna be the same old, same old. But I'll make one for each restriction. This time you have finesse, though. You could go double finesse or double egress. I like to use my hero most of the time. though. Depends what weapons we have, I guess, but... We got all the weapons? Huh. Nimbus bow would be pretty good. Nimbus bow. And then something like that. But do whatever you know, double egress, double finesse, triple finesse, whatever you're doing. I just like to use my hero. It always feels so strong, and it feels weird not to use a weapon. And I mean, look. So you got a weapon that does damage, does blue and yellow, right? And then it has all this on it too. Silence the first enemy, create a light storm, enchant myself, create a yellow gem, bonus magic, attack, life, attack. It's got all that. That's just your weapon. And then your class, you got all this. And then you got all this. It's hard for me to not use my hero with all that good stuff. But I understand if you don't. Double yellow, purple. It's the only double yellow, so let's go with it. Alright, I'm just gonna run 1 or 2 battles on this one. We gotta save some time. We're not doing the... We're not chasing the marks because we've already done both the restrictions that have marks in it right now. It's kind of the same thing as Suncrest, though. It's pretty similar. We're just using finesse. Should've took those skulls. Probably just casting egress over and over and over. The safest places to go is probably Suncrest or Stricks. I love the Divine team I made, though, if you have those troops. Maybe you could choose between the 3. Maybe one of them always has a mark. Silver mark thing. But you guys have seen this before. I'll do one more battle and we'll move on. This looks like the dumbest team. How did Sinny choose his battles? He just picked the dumbest team. He picked the dumbest team. That's what he did. He said to pick the dumbest team. Ever egress with that skull, with that hunter's mark, with those incidentals, bang. Pretty quick. It's probably another thing we'll have to talk about each week other than making teams. And I don't know what kind of, how I'm going to do that as far as a video. Might just do a live stream, I don't know. But you have to just, like, suggest which restrictions to concentrate on, too. Depending on what you got. Alright, so there you go. There's that. I'm not going to do 5 battles there. I don't need to. Team code. We're doing 1 for every restriction. There's that. Pause it. Egress, Nimbus, Bow, Finesse, Coddle, Stormcaller. Double yellow, purple, minus brown. Alright, what else? Yellow. Is that going to be the same thing? Got a lot of the same stuff. Could probably bring that team over almost, except for the weapon, and if the weapon's even restricted, yeah, it is. Probably just bring that team over, or is this all yellow? That's all yellow. Just bring over that. Just for something different. You don't even really need to see it, because we already showed it. But you can do that. Bang, yellow team. I'll run 1 battle. You've already seen this in Divine. Oh no, I like, oh yeah, I used all yellow on that team. That's easy enough. Same deal, of course. Purple to red. Brown to skull. Don't got it. Take that. Yellow to skull there too. Are you there? No, don't see it. Let's do this. We got Cindy. It's a fake Cindy, though, right? We got this. Now we got... I'm going backwards. Oops. Probably should just do this. Wow. See how fast? It's so fun and fast. As long as you pick weaker teams, you're picking, like, the best team maybe to lose to, like, freeze or something, but... Like I said earlier, I would pick 1 trophy in the old PvP system. I'm not picking 3 trophies. So I'm picking the difference between what you get. I don't feel like it's gigantic to do a quick battle that you know you're going to win. I'd rather do that than accidentally lose. That's my recommendation for this. It's the same thing. And if you didn't see it earlier, same as the Divine restriction. So there's a couple restrictions that could use the same teams, which is probably going to happen. That's easy enough. Alright, Stormheim and Giant, I think are my last 2. I did Unrestricted. I just did a Guild Wars team pretty much. It was Zul'Goth and King of the Ravens. It was okay. It lost its first battle, but then it went on a tear after that. Brown did that. Orc did that. Suncrest did that. Stricks did that. Yellow did that. Divine did that. Green did that. So we got Giant and Stormheim. Those might be similar too, right? Stormheim. Who would use a guy that... that guy, like, self-harms himself? I got my dragon. I got Mistralis. Balder. Fire Giant. We have to use Stormheim weapons, huh? I'd probably do like something like that. I think if you're a lower level player, just triple up on Balder or something. I almost want to try Mistralis though. Not a big fan of this guy. More splash damage. I don't know if this is going to be great. Maybe just do this, throw this on there. Gotta level it. This is kind of going to be stupid. Should probably just do Balder or something. But you never know. I made that one up on the fly and it worked good. How would I set this up? Probably her down here. These are the same color. Never mind. Dang. Alright, scratch that. Let's just try the Balder thing. Let's just try this. I don't know. Stormheim's... You got Mistralis, you got Onyx Giant, you got a Dragon. Create 4 skulls boosted by blue allies. Wish we had a blue weapon. Hey, why not? Oh, it's not blue. If we had a blue weapon... You just have no mana generation, and none of this generates mana. So you almost have to use not a blue. What class? Blue Storm, Red Storm, Skull Storm. Ooh, Diabolist. What are you doing? It never works right for me. Never lets me go over. You see this? Doesn't let me look at them. It's stupid. So Diabolist, Doomsayer, Archimagus. It's like a glitch. Diabolists don't have a 50% start, though. Why would I? I was just hoping for, like, a Skull Storm. That'd be fun. Hey, we could do this. 50% start. Flick Stun. Steal Life. Disease. Whatever. We got 50% start and a Skull Storm. Bonus purple. Brown for the weapon. Fortitude. Why did... Come on. What was it? Plague Lord. Equip. Banner. A lot of red and a lot of blue. Double red, blue, or double... Yeah, double red, or this, whatever. Just see if it works, I don't know. Plague Lord is the idea, you know, Doomstorm, 50% start. We got as much blue as we can get because the weapon's restricted and there's no good blue weapons. And this is going to blow up and summon if we lose our first boulder. I don't know. That's the best I can come up with. Unless you're going to go down the Mistralis or the Dragon or the Onyx Giant route or Jarl, Fire Giant type of thing. We'll have to see how many, if it's enough skulls. Like I could blow up the board and maybe more, I'd get more skulls afterward. Come on, I got 6 and 1. Now I got 10 and 1. See what I mean? Trying for more skulls. Have trouble with mana, maybe? There we go. On boulder, you freak! We got summon though. We still got boulder. Now we don't have as many blue. Probably need to put on seasons. Come on, give it to me. Oh, third? Thinking about it. What happened? They self-harmed. It's kind of fun. It's another skull team. I'll switch my medals, though. I'm not running up against any brain busters, you know what I mean? I probably don't even need Orpheus. Just in case. Go up there. Let's do that. And once again, I don't have to do 5 battles here, so we'll do one more. And then we're going to go to Giant. We'll do a couple there. We'll be done for the day. Thanks again to Beg for Mercy for trying. I do appreciate it, man. Running out there. Don't always happen. That's why we don't stream every day. And we've already tried it before. But, hey, it's an update. I wanted to try. La 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 la. Blue or red? I was gonna be playing anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe doing more live streams if I'm gonna be playing anyway. Like, instead of playing and then making a video too, could just live stream it. Live stream my play. Sometimes. Certain days. Let's get the yellow out of here. Let's do this. This would be like, I'm chasing the marks and I got Stormheim or Giant. That's probably the only time I'd ever choose this one. Not a big fan of this one. I'd probably avoid this one. I'd avoid the Orc one. And I'm probably going to avoid the Giant one too. If I'm picking, either I want to be unrestricted or I want to do Stricks or Yellow or Suncrest or Divine. I'm not picking Stormheim or Giant or Orc. You know what I mean? It's going to be a decision every week which ones you pick and which ones you don't. You're not going to be running through all of them, I don't think. But anyway, that'd be, I mean, it's my best idea for that. I'm sure there's something else you could do. I just don't like the options, so. Surprised I even found a class for it. Sudden Doom and Mana Source. That's exactly what I was looking for. So there it is if you want to try it out. If you happen to have to go to that one. And one more and we're out of here. We got Giant. It looks like the same thing. Same thing. I think we're done. Got Ogress there. She might help you a little bit, but she's not gonna... If you're gonna do the Balder thing, you need as much blue as possible. So I do this, probably the same thing. I can go copy paste my team. The weapon, you can use any weapon at least, so this will be a little bit better. You can go with Osha's Tome. Or the Wand. Osha's Tome probably costs less mana, and it actually boosts off of having all blue allies and stuff, so. And it has a blue storm, I think, right? Like, the Wand doesn't have a blue storm. The Wand, costs more mana. And then would you just put it in first slot and say, let's get it up? At least it's slightly different. Stupid, what are you doing? Blue for sure. Double blue green, no. Double blue yellow, maybe. Double blue purple, no. Double blue yellow, again, maybe. Double blue green, no. Double blue brown. Double blue red. Probably. The book will steal all the blue, and then just to give Balder a chance, we'll do red too. Class. Probably go with the same thing. I want a Skull Storm. I want a 50% start. Might be a better class out there, but this just works, so I'm going to do it. And I'll run like one battle. It's almost the same thing as the last team, except for probably a little bit better because it's got the Osha's Tome. If you lose a troop, though, the other team actually had a summon you could do, but this one's more in line with a Balder team because you're all blue. That way, it'll do the correct amount of skulls and it won't. The other team didn't have all blue on it, so this is now going to do like 16 skulls instead of 14. But you're doing a Balder team. You want all blue. But we were just doing what we could do. Look at that. You're probably never going to miss. Especially with the Skull Storm going on. Come on. I thought it was gonna be super fast. Might be still. As long as the boulder gets up a boulder, gets up a boulder, gets up a boulder. Not bad. Hey, but that's an option for every restriction. That's the new update. That's PvP. I didn't get to really go over Terror, but you can only apply it with certain things right now, like Essence of Evil, maybe Trick and Treat. And if you do, you want to hit the last slot. That way you have a chance that they run away, if possible. Choose the last slot if you're trying to apply Terror. Essence of Evil, Trick and Treat, if you want to mess around with that. We'll get Midnight in 2024, and there'll be a lot more troops that do Terror. So, Dragons, check. Open an egg. Got a dragon. Didn't get Stellar X or anything, but it is what it is. Diamantina still does what Diamantina does. And, you know, Terror just went over. A team for every restriction. Just did it. There you go. There's team code. I didn't get to, like, maybe this weekend. Well, we got to do the vault this weekend. I was hoping I could get to some of y'all's teams or, you know, make a couple teams for each one. But look how long it took. We're almost 2.5 hours in, so I can't keep going. But I hit all of them. I'm pretty sure. Green, Stormheim. What? Oh, wait. Divine, Stormheim, Green, Giant, Brown, Unrestricted, Yellow, Stricks, Suncrest, Orc. My favorite one was Divine and the and Yellow, because you can do the same team for both. Which one gives you more? I guess you can't tell unless you have a... The further out they are, they give more, right? So, like, Divine would be amazing, right? That gives 15. And that gives 20. So, I think this one would give... I think this one would give you 20, right? So, Divine would be the one I would recommend and use that Arc Proxy team. And if you're just looking for something easy, Suncrest. And it also gives you 20 marks when it has the thing. It's not always going to have the thing, but so I'd be like Suncrest, Strix, Yellow, Divine, and hoping that one of those has the mark on it. So right now I'd run Suncrest. Suncrest would disappear. Hopefully it pops up on Strix, Yellow, or Divine next, would be what I would hope for. And if it ended up popping on Stormheim or Giant, I would probably do Green. Then after I do Green, once again, I'm hoping it pops up on Suncrest, Strix, Yellow, or Divine. And then I would run that. Eventually you're going to have to run something if you're chasing the marks. You're going to have to run something that's not one of those four. Divine, Yellow, Strix, or Suncrest. But it's like, you know, run Green or run Brown or something like that. The worst ones are probably Orc, Giant, and Stormheim. Because on Green and Brown, you can just run your Guild Wars or whatever. Todd and Chalcedony. That's easy. These two are easy. This is easy. That's easy. Easy. Not hard. So avoid Stormheim, Giant, and Orc. If you have to, you can do Green and Brown, but only if you have to. And then I would recommend Suncrest, Strix, Yellow, or Divine. My favorite is Divine because it's far out. You get the most marks, and you can use that Arc Proxy team that I stumbled upon. But otherwise, you're just doing Egress, Egress, Egress. Or even Arc Proxy right here. So Egress, Egress, Arc Proxy, Arc Proxy. Otherwise, Chalcedony, Todd, or Beatrix Venoxia thing. Probably Todd. That's my advice, like TLDR. TLDR. But that's all I got for you today. Let's catch up in the chat, say goodbye. Chris Purpose, yo, what up? Acapella Charm, how's it going? Brian Walker. Acapella, what did I miss? I think I just went over that. And you asked it a while ago, so sorry about that. Cookie Man said rope dart. That's a good idea. Like for the, are you talking about for the all blue team? I was more thinking like getting up the balders though. Like you need some sort of mana generation. You don't want to just be staring at the board matching gems. So if you're talking about that balder team, rope dart's a good idea, but I feel like I need something to mana generate. Like on every team ever in existence, you kind of at least want something. Rope dart doesn't mana generate, neither does 3 balders, so I would prefer the Osha's Tome on that one, if that's what you're talking about. Cyber Chaos, what up? Tyrion says, for your information, Terror status effect is in the game for troops who can cast random for all negative status effects. And weapons, says Cookie Man. Tyrion says, I won a match last night using Trick or Treat by the last enemy running. Threw me off for a second. Yeah. Troops and weapons. It jumbled the team previously, but it wasn't until the troop ran I realized what happened, having never seen Terror in the game before. EOE and TOT giving 2 separate 10% chances to eliminate the last troop now, though. Balder and Onyx Giant, good skull pressure. Don't forget Titan is 50% start for all Giants. Right, I always forget about that. Tyrion did Balder, Hero with Titan with Blue Doom Hammer, and Glendella. Onyx Giant in 3rd slot. Supernova says, I'm going to take pictures with my phone and make a Gems of War album because I can't remember every team I have slotted, right? We need more team slots or something. Supernova, I totally agree. Except for I went with Plague Lord for the Skull Storm and the 50% start. But Titan's good too because you get a 50% start for the whole team, which is smart. So yeah, either way. That's probably better, actually. Tyrion says Stormheim restriction won't allow Osha's Tome, but probably can in Giant. Yeah. I went with the Crown of Horns, or whatever the heck it's called. Hunters! Lurking and working. Stupid restriction, says Supernova. What up, Crisp? Speaking of streamers who go on tangents. Street Brawl. I forgot your Supernova had a Street Brawl. Beat somebody to a pulp. Hey, Hiram Huck. Appreciate you. Mark says, we here in southern Michigan like your live streams. I think we have a couple people from Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. Twisted your left knee. That's how it would be for me, man. I can go all out for one fight, but I don't think I could fight a fight every day for the... You know what I mean? I'm getting too old for that. You wouldn't want to run up on me if I hadn't had a fight that day, though. You know what I'm saying? Or yesterday or the day before. But I don't think I would do a fight every day. I would have to recover. You twist your knee or something like you did. Wish Guild Wars started off with a blank team slot so you won't accidentally fight with the wrong team because controller double inputs for some reason. Rayman says, quickly checking in. How's the new shiny stuff? It's less complicated than I thought. Let's go look at my... Like, what did I end up with here? Wow, I took like 3 tributes today. I did 3-hour live stream yesterday and a 2.5 one today. My voice was kind of hurting after yesterday. Alright, I got to 13. You're just trying to go to 20. That's going to be not too bad. I don't think I'm going to do that much PvP in a regular day, but... That should be doable every week, for sure. Not bad. Just like, when do you collect it? That's the question. And does it go to your mail? That's the other question. As far as the shop goes, I got 100 silver marks. I got a little bit in that other thing. I got 0 golds so far, but where am I going to get golds anyway? The leaderboards or this? Isn't that the only spots? Get 80 here. You could probably get like 100? Guess you're trying to get like 100 of them? 100 gold marks? At least you don't have to spend them, right? You can just save them up and then Just keep saving up your gold marks. Probably. Until you see something that you want, which would be this, I guess. There's 100 right there. You need 20,000 VP though first, which we almost hit 3,000 today. Which I should probably, I'd be way further. You know how it goes on stream, but I don't know. Just trying to think about it. That's definitely the first thing I'm going for though, is that Book of Deeds probably. But to get 20,000 VP, like I said, we're starting on Wednesday night / Thursday, and most weeks we're going to start on Monday morning, and you're going to have twice as much time. So if you don't make it to 20,000 this week, no big deal. Just save your gold marks, and you'll get there next week. You have to start over, but you'll get there. And then pets. What am I going to do with my silver marks? Can't do anything here. There's nothing for sale and other for silver marks. Pets. Definitely don't do talismans. So that's it. Like, only thing you can buy with silver marks is pets, right? Am I tripping? The literal only thing you can get with silver marks is pets, right? Except for that. But that costs both. So that doesn't count. So it's only pets with silver marks. Am I wrong? Like, that's the only thing you can buy with silver marks is just pets. And it's not like 100. You need 750. But you need no VP here, so you can just buy it. Saving silver marks, and like the next week you could just buy the pet immediately. Other than talismans, which you just don't even think about. You're not going to ever buy a talisman and waste marks. The only thing you can buy with silver marks is pets. So gold marks is the real thing you're chasing, which you get for this. You get 80. And then you're going to have to like win something over here to get at least 20 more, right? But you're going to stack them up. It's not like they disappear. You're going to collect them, and it'll be different. Like this week is a half a week, and the first week and all that. You're going to save gold marks. You're going to save silver marks, and it's going to be a different story 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, whatever. It's the only thing that resets, I think, is VP. But yeah. Supernova says we need to see the main event, Diamantina versus Stellarix. Hi, bye, says the professor. The obelisks on the PvP map are the leagues. Huh? I think just everything you do counts towards your league, right? I was 42-1. I'm in second place. That's just counting everything I do, right? Same with this. 5 gold marks, 5 silver marks, 10. I'm getting something for something there, maybe, one day. At the end of the week. Here, if I finished in second, I would get 20 gold marks there. Kenji, have a good one. Supernova, anyone do the class trials? Dude, I totally forgot. Can we make a team real quick? Thanks for reminding me. It's not even, like, you have to get out of the PvP menu. We're probably all just in the PvP menu today. Totally ignoring everything else, huh? What the? Get over there. What are you doing? This it? I really need to be doing, World event, because we're probably not even done yet, and, like, Vaults tomorrow. I bet you we're not even close. I probably should stop PvPing and start World eventing. Got Silverglade Mystic. Most likely, you're gonna do the same thing I was doing. Maybe this. And just whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know. My first thought, I'm not, I'm at the end of the stream. I'm not trying to make it rocket science here. What class would we do? I don't care. Something I'm leveling, I guess. Let's just see what happens. I guess I could, I'm hoping I sacrifice my hero, I get a bunch of yellow, I cast Vanya, I win. And then that. And what are you doing? Class event videos get like no views, so that's why I don't do them very often. Most of it's already out there anyway. Like I probably have videos on every single class. I hope I do. I don't know. See, it didn't happen there. It wasn't as smooth as the last time, but... And of course, she'll stop one-shotting and... Maybe you can find a better way to sacrifice something else, or... Hopefully Valraven doesn't run away with me putting yellow onto the board and missing. 'Cause that could be a thing. I probably should have chose a different color. I probably should have chose purple. It's okay, though. And me killing my hero like that with my Death Knight on is giving them a death mark on every single troop on their team. It's kind of fun. If you didn't notice that intricacy of this. As I kill my hero and get a bunch of yellow for Vanya, I'm also death marking their entire teams. Might be useful later when it doesn't kill in one shot. Alright, one more battle and then I gotta go. I've been spending way too much time on this game. I gotta make some money. I gotta get to work. Gotta buy those underwear and those presents, you know? Playing this game too much. Anyway, that's what I would suggest, I guess. Something like that. Could use a freaking Dawnbringer, of course. Do the same thing almost. Just find a troop that uses red, blue, or yellow, you know? And sacrifice it into the Dawnbringer. Try to use all yellow troops type stuff. That's just my first thought, because it's the same thing I'm doing in, I think, where? Under Spire or something? I can't remember. Something else this week that does the same kind of thing with the Princess Elspeth sacrificing the Magician, making a bunch of purple for whatever. Amythelos or Vanya. I think it's Under Spire. Usually that's what happens. The main event of the week or the Underspire, you can take that team and use the same concept in the class event. That's why most people get smart to that and then they don't watch the videos anymore. Or they've already seen that class before and they already have a team for it and they don't care about it. Plus it's the last thing they do every day. The last thing they think about is the class event. Some people probably don't even do it. So there's like a million different reasons why I'm not making a class event videos right now. Mark Joey! Professor says, I lost 2 Pure Faction Delves to Terror. Oh no. Don't fight a gamer. Pent up rage. Book of Deeds? Whoa. These pets suck. Jagger said, would you mind showing me some changes, Cinny? I'm late to the stream. I'll give you the TLDR real quick. So PvP, you go right here. Whoop. Right here. No? Dummy. Right there. It's not as complicated as it looks. Just chase the marks. Don't grab your... Don't collect your rewards over here because it's going to immediately give you a gold booster and soul booster. You probably want to know when that's going to happen. So don't collect this. I don't know when I'm going to do it or how it works if you don't collect it, but I know for now I'm not collecting it, and maybe I'll collect it on the weekend for the vault event or something. But right now is not the time, especially I'm about to not be playing. You get soul boosters, gold boosters. If you want to make use of those, don't just accidentally collect this. But the goal each week is to get to the end, get all this, you know, get all 20, get 6,500 VP. That's like your main goal, right? Your secondary goal is to get on the leaderboard somewhat, somewhere, whether it's your PvP league, which is probably the easiest, where you'll get 30 gold marks for first, 20 gold marks for second, 15 for third. And then, you know, if you finish in the promotion zone, you go up. If you don't, you stay. And if you finish in the demotion zone, you go down. And then the global leaderboard, you're probably going to get something from it, but you're not going to win. So I'm getting 5 gold marks, 5 silver marks, 10. Yeah. And then as far as getting the VP and getting the marks, you chase the little orange thing here. You'll find that some of them are easier than others, and some of them you're not going to want to do. Like, I found that Stormheim, Giant, and Orc are like, I don't want to do those if I don't have to. So, like right now, I would do Suncrest. It's out further, so you get more. You get 20 silver marks because it's an outer region. So I would pick Suncrest, I would run those 5, I would see where else this orange thing went next. If it happened to go to Orc or Stormheim or Giant, I would just do green, and then send green to something else. Hopefully. Sometimes it pops right back up on the same thing. So you're just chasing this orange thing, and the further out you go, the more silver marks you get. The closer in you go, the less you get. And there's some that are easier than others. Like Suncrest, Stricks, Yellow, and Divine are all easy, in my opinion. I had fast, easy teams for those. And then Stormheim, Giant, and Orc were like clunky, and I didn't like them. So, and then of course Brown and Green, Todd, and Chalcedony. So those aren't hard either, but they're closer in. They give you less marks, and I like these outer ones that are easy anyway. As far as like the battles, I was just picking the easiest battle, just like we used to with the trophies. You can do whatever you want there. If you want to pick the hardest battle, go for it. But just to start out, I was picking the easiest ones. I might go to the hardest ones. When I find out that they're all easy, I might just go for the hardest ones. But, I don't know. If you don't want to deal with any restrictions, you could just do the Central Spire. But you're not going to get as many silver marks and stuff. And then once, you know, the goal, I guess, after... This is your goal. And then getting on a leaderboard. And the way to do that is what I just said with this. And then you're going to spend your stuff, but you might not even spend it this week, because you might just save up your gold marks, your silver marks. The only thing you can buy with silver marks is pets, pretty much. And then the gold marks is what you're really looking to spend. And that is the Book of Deeds, most likely, but you need 20,000 VP. You'll still have your gold marks. They stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up, but your VP will reset at the beginning of every week. So you're going to have to get to 20,000 VP to buy the Book of Deeds. So maybe, like, you just stack... Maybe you don't go to 20,000 VP every week. Maybe you just stack up gold marks each week. And then one week you decide, I'm going to go to 20,000 so I can get my Book of Deeds. I don't know. I don't know if everybody's going to be going to 20,000 every week with 100 gold marks every single time. 300 gold marks. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. So... But that's the main thing you're going to buy is the Book of Deeds. Maybe Dragonite. Maybe an Imperial Deed. But you shouldn't buy... I wouldn't buy Shiny Keys. I wouldn't buy Cursed Runes. The only thing you can buy with Silver Marks so far is pets. There's this Minion Orb, but it costs both, so I don't count that. And Talismans, never buy them. And I'm never going to buy anything here, and it's unavailable anyway, so... But that's the basic rundown, like the TLDR, or TLDW, or whatever, or TLDL, I don't know. Hopefully that helped you. Yeah, Shiny Keys are I wouldn't go after him. Just get in a good guild and finish the world event instead. I know that's like extra, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Lego Man. No problem, Supernova. Gold boost doesn't seem to be working. Well, that's another good reason not to collect it, I guess. So PvP Explorer, yeah, they just combined the both of them and added new resources and new pets to go after. And another way to get a Book of Deeds, I guess. And another leaderboard. Professor says my orc team is not bad. Ogren, Feldross, Tricknala, Wand of Stars. Mine wasn't bad either. It's just like, I feel like you could run up against a bunch of Eye of Arguses and actually lose there. You gotta think about the enemy's team, too. It just wasn't my favorite. I don't like the orc. If you, like, just think about it. If somebody said, you can either choose Divine, or Yellow, or Suncrest, or Orc. Which one are you gonna choose? You know what I'm saying? That's like, you can have watermelon, apple, orange, or poop. VP won't reset each week? Are you for real? Oh, it's going to be seasonal? That's good. Never mind. So I got one thing wrong. I guess VP's not going to reset. That's great, because then we won't have to get 20,000 VP in 1 week. Hallelujah. That's the kind of stuff I love to be wrong about. Just like the Diamantina stuff, the Dragonite thing. I was so happy to be wrong about that. In this season, Season 0, we're good on VP for a while. Okay, that's great news. Tyrion says, do you spend 20k VP each book or just need 20k? You just need 20k. It's just like a requirement to buy it. It's not a expenditure of a resource. It's just the... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a metaphor for that, but... You know, like to ride a roller coaster, you gotta be a certain height. So until you're that tall, you can't ride that roller coaster. I don't know, something like that. Like, it costs a ticket. It costs 3 tickets to ride the roller coaster, but you can't even ride it unless you're 6 feet tall, right? So you gotta wait until you're 6 feet tall to spend your 3 tickets. Is that a good metaphor? Maybe not. You just need your VP up that high, you don't spend it. Yep. Alright, Livewire, we'll see ya. Drager, we'll see ya. Tyrion says, a better way of wording, does buying 3 require you to have 20k VP or cost you 60k? I think just 20k. Compared to being in prison. Yeah. You keep getting jumped into the gang, Tyrion. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. I do appreciate y'all spending your time with me, choosing Sinnycool, and I'll be back. Somebody asked when's the next live stream. It is probably Saturday. Vault event. I should probably do an after dark, but I'm having trouble deciding when to do it with Christmas and everything. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, putting too much weight on anybody's shoulders or anything. I don't know when to do. I don't want to do it in a day either, without any prior notice. Even though we did just get an update, and we do have the vault this weekend. And I guess I could do it like Saturday night and give a couple days notice. I just... doesn't feel right at the moment. I don't know. But I'll be live streaming at some point on Saturday. Most likely 10 a.m. or something like that. So Saturday 10 a.m. most likely for the next live stream. Probably doing Vault the most of the time though. So if you're looking for the update, this is the one. Or yesterday. Or yesterday we didn't even have it. So I guess this is the one. Loving this PvP update, a few things to fix here and there, but it's going to be good. Yeah, I thought it was not as complicated as it looked on other people's streams. I was like, huh? Oh, what? And then now that I'm playing it, I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. You just chase the orange thing, and you know, some places are better than others. And that's it. Not that bad. All right, y'all. Have a good day. You're the best. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Get about channel comment below. Thank you for joining me today. Tyrion Shark, Lego Man, Dragor, Livewire, the Professor, Mark Nugent, Mark Joey. Got double marks today. I wish we actually had double marks in the game today. Maybe they'll do that one time. Supernova, Crisp Purpose, Hiram Hawk, Hunter's Hybrid Media, Cookie Man, Cyber Chaos, Acapella Charm, Brian Walker, Garth George, He was in a meeting. He's falling asleep in a meeting right now, he said. Kenji Suka was here. Metal Flameful. Anita Gamer. Draka Archon. Livewire. Beg for Mercy. Special shout out to Beg for Mercy. You tried, bro. You tried. I do appreciate it. Cookie Man Livewire. Mark F. Lee was here. Your ears are burning? I had to miss that. Hey, you know how to drive it. You know how to drive it, though. I'm not talking about you. You're an expert. Florian. Rich. Solitary. Gidralis. Beg for Mercy. Chop. And we got Rich, we got JM Ricks, we got Rain Man, we got F. Lee. F. Lee was first, Sana was second, Florian was third. Appreciate y'all, you guys are the best. Once again, special shout out to Beg for Mercy. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. Have a great day. Y'all are the best. What do you mean, rant time? I'm just saying goodbye to everybody. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company and everything. Hopefully I helped y'all out. I mean, that's